So ആദ്യം നമുക്ക് difference between two numbers നോക്കാം. അപ്പം hash include iostream.h using namespace std integer main ഈ മൂന്ന് ലൈനും common ആണ്. These three lines are common. So initially we need to declare variables integer a first number, b second number, and the difference will be stored at daf. Okay, or difference, whatever it is you can write, semicolon. Okay, so then we need to ask the user to enter the two numbers, so that we'll be using cout enter two numbers. Okay, semicolon. Finally what we'll have at closing bracket. So can try running this one. Say please enter two numbers. That's it, and it is terminated. Actually we need other things also to be done. Okay, so while getting this message, automatically the user will enter two number, and the number has to be stored in variable number as variable a and variable b. Inside variable a and variable b we need to store. So to do that we'll be writing c in okay greater than where we need to store, we need to store in a, and we need to store it in the next number, we need to store it in b, inside b. Okay, so now the first segment we have declared a b, I mean two variables for storing two numbers, as well as the final answer to be stored in daf, that is difference. Okay, simply. So now we need to start what the things. Actually when you are talking about difference, we are exactly meaning the difference between two numbers. First number can be 2 and second number can be 3, so automatically it will be taken as 3 minus 2, that is the difference. So no negative value will get, anyhow we will get a positive number, because even though the first number is a smaller number and the second number is a bigger number, we need to subtract from the bigger number from the smaller one. That is mean by what difference. So for that we will be going with what, okay, if statement. Initially we will be testing that whether a greater than b. If the condition is true, what we need to do, okay, so it is better to open a curly bracket just like that. It's a good habit. So if a greater than b, what we need to do, we need to do uh, diff is equal to a minus b. Okay, so we are telling that if the first number is greater than the second number, automatically the difference will be first number minus second number. Okay, so that is a normal thing, right? So in case if it is not true, okay, else, it means that automatically we are telling that the first number is a smaller number and the second number is a bigger number. So then the difference will be diff, which is equal to b minus a. Okay, so now we need to print the value which is stored inside diff. Okay, so either any one of the line will be getting executed. If a is greater than b, that is a condition. If the condition is true, the difference will be a minus b. If the condition is false, the difference will be b minus a. Okay, somehow the line will be executed and we need to store the final result. Okay, so to store the result, once again we will be going for cout. The difference between I'll be giving some space so that will look good. Difference between a is some space. Yes. What? DA, yeah. Okay, semicolon. So can write return 0. Okay. So what we have written is that integer a comma b comma diff. Okay, so a for storing the first number, b for storing the second number, daf. Okay, df is for storing the difference between the two numbers. So we are testing. Okay, so the next line is C out, enter two numbers. We are asking the user to enter any two numbers, and the two numbers are going to be get stored in variable A memory location as well as variable B another memory location. So now we are verifying, or we are testing whether A is greater than B. If A is greater than B, automatically the difference will be A minus B. So if the condition is false, else statement. Okay, so we need to write, okay, so diff is equal to B minus A. So we can run it and we can check whether there is any error. Okay, so it's working properly, I think so. 23 first number, and second number I'm entering 33. So the difference between 23 and 33 is 10. Okay, here the first number is a smaller number than that of the second number, so automatically, so else statement is getting executed because the condition is false. Condition false means automatically the else statement will get executed. So once the else statement get executed, automatically 33 minus 23, that will what execute automatically. 33 minus 23 will get the answer to 10. So that is what the thing. And the same program, okay, so even without if else we can do it. Okay, even without if else we can do this problem. So I'm removing the else. Okay, I'm removing this line. So automatically what is if statement? If a condition is true, okay, so then the the lines which you have written inside the if statement will execute. If it is not true, automatically this line will be skipped. The next line on the program will be executed. The next line what we have written is what diff is equal to b minus a. This is also give the same result. We can check it. So 23 and now 33. Okay, so the same answer we got it. And we can do it in another way also. That is another way, not another way. Since it is only a single line, def is equal to a minus b, that is a single line. If it is a single line, there is no need for this bracket. There is no need for this bracket. Okay, so just after if statement we are having a single line, so that is the line, okay, which under what if statement it will consider like that. Okay, so now also, okay, so even if you are writing just like this, the program will work like the same. Okay, and the two numbers 23 33, so you got the same answer. But to be noted, okay, so when you have more number of statements, here diff is equal to a minus, that is a single line to be executed if the condition is true. In the case if there are more number of lines to be executed if the condition become true, then we need to use, definitely we need to use what, curly brackets. Okay, the statements to be executed when the condition true has to be written inside the curly brackets. That is a block, that becomes a block. Okay, so hope you would have understood the first example.